Good evening, and welcome to the 6-Inch Kings podcast. Tonight's podcast is brought to you by Doritos and Greek lasagna. Thank you.
Welcome back to the show, y'all.
What's
Thank
up,
you so
guys?
much for joining us on this.
Look, y'all, tonight's a little bit of a special event.
Yeah, we're having
Joining us
dinner.
for dinner.
Yeah, we should. What should we call this episode? Like dinner with the 6-Inch Kings.
I was going to call it Greek Easter is lit.
Greek Easter is lit.
That's going to be probably our big thing today.
Yeah. Look at our dinner, dude. Look at us eating dinner together. Even though, I mean,
Your
you're
dinner
having
is just chips.
Yeah, my dinner is just Doritos, the nacho cheese ones. If anybody's really curious, and you're having a Greek style lasagna, which has a hint of sweetness to it.
There's a little sweetness to
I
it.
could not, for the life of me, figure out where the hell
Can't
the
figure it
sweetness was coming from.
out. For a second, I was like, is there cream cheese in this bitch?
No,
Maybe there is.
no, it doesn't have the consistency
No.
of cream cheese.
It's feta.
It's feta cheese, but also, what if they just put sugar?
Yeah, but I don't think they did because it's kind of a specific flavor of sweetness that reminds me of like a
And it's not
a holiday sweet.
Yeah, and it's not like an overbearing sweetness. It's
Yeah,
just
subtle.
the most subtle little sliver of sweetness on one single taste bud in your tongue. So it's really throwing me for a loop, and I don't get it.
Oh, bro.
That's why I refuse to eat it.
Okay, hold on.
I'm just kidding. I'm just not that hungry.
This tastes like a pie that you would have on
A pie, a moon pie,
like a pie on
like a pie of like say there was like a cream.
a pie on Thanksgiving.
Oh, would you put some cream
This right here?
around the pie,
This right here,
like a creamy pie?
100%. It's like
It's like a.
it's like
It's like those really
it's pumpkin pie.
rich, like they have some cream on them.
It's pumpkin pie
Okay, but the pumpkin pie,
or sweet potato pie.
yeah, that
What
comes
if there's
with,
sweet potatoes in this?
yeah, it has like a little cream on it.
Okay.
So like,
Oh. Yeah, it's a cream pie.
what?
What?
What'd you say? What did you just call me?
Oh, I just.
What'd you say about my mom?
Oh, dude, don't make me talk about cream pie. Your mom.
No, okay, let's just let's pretend that didn't happen. Anyways, yeah, it is kind of like a creamy pie. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say cream pie, even though I just now said cream pie,
said it.
and I said it again, but I'm not gonna say it.
And you made me
Together.
say it.
Yeah. I was trying to get you to say it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you were trying your hardest not to.
I didn't even realize what was happening.
But wait,
No, for real.
pumpkin.
I mean, it doesn't taste like pumpkin, but it tastes like some part of a pumpkin pie. Eat that.
Would you say it's like the crust?
I think it's like the pie or the whipped cream that goes on the pie.
Yeah. It's like an airy, like sweetness.
Yeah.
Kind of like whipped cream, actually. I think maybe they put whipped cream in there for like a consistency.
Hey, bro,
basis.
dead ass. Maybe they put whipped cream in this bitch. Demi, don't let
What-
your parents listen to this.
What if
episode.
they put whipped cream vodka in the sauce? And that's what we're tasting.
No, I know what whipped cream vodka tastes like very well, and this ain't it. This doesn't taste sad enough to have whipped cream vodka in it.
Yeah, that looks good. To be fair, it tastes great.
Yeah.
I wish it was spicy.
Spicy would be interesting. You could just put hot sauce on it.
That's true. I've developed this thing where I want all my, like anytime I have noodles, which is actually not that often anymore because I'm trying to stay away from carbs. But anytime I have noodles, I need to put like a hot sauce in it. Whether it be like ramen, even pho,
Yeah.
spaghetti. I need like a hotness to
I
it.
don't need it, but it's cool if it's there.
Sriracha usually does the trick. I like sriracha.
I don't like sriracha.
I love sriracha.
I think it's boring.
That's not true. Tabasco, boring. Tabasco is just hot water.
Tabasco and sriracha taste like the same thing. They're hot air.
Air. Sriracha is like a thick paste. It's like spicy ketchup.
Okay, hot, thick air.
Yeah. Maybe I just like it for the consistency,
Maybe.
texture.
Yeah. I like a
But I
little
still think it's pretty
Cholula.
spicy. It gets my
Oh, it's super spicy.
nose sweaty.
Super spicy.
Yeah, my under eyes.
I just don't like the flavor of it.
You know when you have spicy food and like right
Yeah.
in these little.
I like it when I have a little spice and it makes me go, but like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, this is a wonderful dinner that we had provided by to us.
Yeah.
I had my dinner provided by you. You had your dinner provided by Demi.
By the Familia de Papas.
The Papadopouloses, just down the street.
Yeah.
Lovely family.
Actually, truly lovely.
The nicest people
Probably my
I have
favorite.
ever met.
My favorite family of a friend that I've ever met.
Yeah. Super sweet, super welcoming. That was the biggest thing.
Super
We've
nice.
never met.
Gave us a lot of wine.
We've never met them at all.
No.
Not one single person except for Demi did we know in that household.
True.
And we walked in there without even,
I mean, we literally walked in. We didn't even, no one even let us in.
and nobody looked, we got a couple like,
We got a couple weird looks at first, which I think was just us feeling so uncomfortable.
yeah. I was like sweating.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, are we at the right house?
We actually almost went home because we were like, bro, I don't want to walk into this party.
Yeah, the pre-party anxiety was really hitting hard after I parked that car. And I walked up to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But all of that was
And then we walked in there, and everyone was like, "Hey, where were you?" And we were like, "Yeah, yep." And here we are. And then there we were.
It was a whole thing, dude. But I thought it was, I think we share the opinion, but it was a really good time.
I loved it. And hold on, let me finish chewing on my chips.
Oh, yeah. That's good. Oh,
Y'all, I'm so sorry. This podcast is not it for many people.
That last one was, that was kind of rough.
That was a little bit much. What I'm trying to get at is, we went to this family party, big family party. Demi's father cooked a whole lamb,
An entire baby lamb.
and was it good? There was Edo at the party. We had Edo,
We had a few Edo.
several Edo. Earlier today, I had more Edo
Why do you sound like an Asian person?
from the
when you
party.
do that?
Do I?
Sounds like an Asian accent.
Edo.
Like a Japanese guy. You have the Edo in the car, and you.
I don't know.
I'm
That's
not
how they
gonna
say it,
finish
though.
that sentence.
That's how they say it.
Yeah.
Demi was like, "Do you guys want some Edo?" And I was like, "Wow."
And then
Yeah.
she was the designated meat cutter
the designated
the whole
Edo
time. Yeah, it was
supplier.
actually really, really spectacular.
impressive,
to watch.
yeah. Boy, it's warm in here.
Yeah. We do this thing where we don't turn on our AC as the
No,
day.
but it's on though. It's just set
it on?
high.
Really?
It's just set high.
Why?
Because it gets fucking cold in here
It does get
during
really
the day.
cold.
'Cause in our rooms, it's cold right now. Out here, it's hot.
My room's not that cold actually, but I
Really?
also keep the fan low until I go to sleep.
I mean, I have
That's
my fan
helped me.
off.
Oh, how's it cold in there?
It's just cold.
Are you in there naked? Is that why?
I mean, I'm this naked.
Yeah. Well, that's not naked at all.
No.
That's quite the literal opposite. of
I
naked.
don't know why I get cooler at the daytime in here in my room. I wonder if it's not because. Well, it's probably just heat getting into the building over the time of the day. Anyway,
Sure.
the point is, you guys, look. I don't know why y'all are making me pussyfoot around it. I'm gonna tell y'all the God's honest truth right now.
Okay.
I went to this goddamn party at the Papa's.
Listen, their last name is Papadopoulos.
That's right. And we went to their party. And let me
And
tell
his
you all
first
something.
name? Constantine.
Coolest name.
That is a super cool name.
That's
Greek
Demi's
people,
father.
super cool
Yeah.
names.
Great hair also.
They've also, there's a
Everyone
lot,
there had great
a
hair.
lot of great hair at that party. Wow. I should get into that family.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, so we went to the party. I'm not gonna tell you guys a lie. I'm gonna tell you the truth right now about this party.
All we do is tell the truth on this podcast.
That's right. All we do is charge our phones, eat hot Cheetos, and tell the truth.
okay.
And the truth is, when we were at that party, We made a lot of friends.
Oh yeah, we did.
Listen, dude.
Listen, that whole
Seth,
family.
If you're listening right now, shout out Seth.
Oh, shout out to you, Seth.
Really cool dude. Going to LSU.
Hell yeah.
Mary
Tigers.
Claire.
Mary Claire.
Mary Claire was super dope.
Yeah. Have fun in New
Had
York.
so many restaurant recommendations, and I'm going to meet her in New York.
Yeah.
Let's see, who else?
Mary Claire seems so
Andrew,
cool.
who was Demi's sister's boyfriend. Incredibly attractive young man.
Big old hunky piece of butt.
Hunky, chunky, bunky,
God,
funky boy.
So good looking.
Yeah. So
You're-
relax.
Yeah.
But
Everybody who's off the
you're
market.
great. Yeah.
And then the dogs were cool.
The dogs were really cool. One of the dogs
Demi's
was
mom,
named Kava.
super nice.
Demi's mom was incredible. Demi's father was also incredible and talked about his motorcycle in Greece.
Yeah.
And by motorcycle, we mean,
Like Vespa.
yeah.
That's what
It's
it seemed like.
It's a scooter, but that's okay.
But you know what? That's cool in Europe.
Real men ride scooters.
Yeah. Any motorized
Normalize
vehicle,
it.
we should have no stigma or shame
Correct.
around riding around in a motorized vehicle.
That's right, dude. I'm riding around. I'm getting it.
Because listen, you're on that thing and you're going 40, 50 miles per hour.
That's right. You're
You're picking
zooming.
some speed.
And let me tell
You got the
y'all,
wind in your hair.
you let me describe this to you, and you tell me if you think this is something that needs to be stigmatized. We're talking about a grown ass man.
We're talking about an adult.
We're talking about like maybe 40,
it's closer to 60.
41 years old man.
Close to 60.
And he's out there
Might be 60.
in Greece, okay? He's in Greece. He's on a little motorcycle. And you know what about it, y'all? The motorcycle has a little basket on it.
Yeah.
You might say, oh, that basket's so he can carry things around. The only one thing he's carrying around that basket, and it's goddamn pastries. He's in Greece riding a scooter surrounded by pastries, y'all.
Fresh pastries from the pastry shop.
From the literal
street.
pastry maker home.
Yeah. They
I don't know
freshly
who-
bake it every morning
I don't know who
by hand.
needs to hear this.
And they don't even use an oven. They just let it sit in the sun.
That's right.
They let God do all the
Y'all need to chill out about stigmatizing this man's scooter.
Yeah. I know
Demi.
I know we kind of went past this, but he's not 40. He's like closer to 60. I just need it to be known.
Well, he looked 29.
Yeah.
So
Well, he didn't look better than you. He had a lot. I mean, his whole head
no,
was gray.
he did look better than me.
No, he had gray hair.
His
he was.
yeah, gray hair. It's not a detraction.
No, but it determines your age. 9 times out of 10.
Sam has gray hair,
Yeah, Sam's old.
but he's not old. He's as old as
Well, no, but
Mr.
his
Pappas.
whole head isn't gray.
Okay.
Mr. Papa's entire head.
Point is, Mr. Pappas is a strapping young lad
strapping
who woke
lad.
up at 6 in the morning to cook lamb for us.
Yeah.
After riding his motorcycle with pastries all throughout Greece over the summer.
Yeah.
The point of the story
And
is,
you know,
guys
this summer we're gonna
go to Greece.
go to Greece and ride around in those.
That's
We're
right.
gonna ride around. We're gonna
We're
get
gonna
it.
be riding around. We're gonna be going. We're also
It's
gonna be getting it at the same time.
The pastries gonna be gotten.
That's
Those pastries are gotten, and they're gonna be riding around.
now. I'm
with
gonna tell you all
us.
this right now. If you ever get on Instagram and you see me and I post a story and it's us on a scooter with pastries in the basket, it says we riding around and we getting it. You Venmo us both $10.
Yeah,
because we
made
we
it.
literally manifested that shit
Yeah.
right here and now.
Yeah.
So we went to the Easter party.
That was really fun. Yeah, that was really fun.
It was really fun. I actually, it's controversial to say, bro. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I had a great time
Yeah.
at Demi's family's Orthodox Easter party extravaganza.
I really wish one of them would have explained to us why Orthodox Easter is a week after.
They did.
Did they?
It's a different calendar.
Oh, so it's just a calendar,
Yeah.
but the celebration reason
Is the same.
is the same.
Yes.
It's all the same. Okay.
It's all Jesus being
Okay.
reborn.
Okay.
So listen, we're not going to dwell on it for the rest of the podcast.
No, we just wanted to make it known.
We had a great time with the Pappas family.
Mm-hmm,
And if anybody in that family is ever single, y'all hit us up. Because that's a great family that we'd love to be a part of. And
Yeah.
and that's all we'll say about it for now.
Yeah. Or, you know what we really should do?
What's that?
We should just move into that neighborhood. Because those people that we met, they were all just Demi's like neighbors.
True.
And if we can get in a neighborhood,
Yep.
we can easily
Easily
peasily get into that family.
True. True. And
So.
so that's where we are right now.
Still
trying
living
to
off
sneak
that high.
into a family.
Yeah, still living off that high of great comfort
Mm-hmm.
and appreciation.
But we did. We came to a point where we had to leave the party.
Yeah.
I want
That was
to tell
tough.
the people what we did after the party.
Well, after that party, we had dinner plans with our sweet, sweet friends. Joy, Sam, and what's that other? Ricardo. Jinx. I'm so glad you said Ricardo, not Ricky. I was really trying to get
Who's
that.
Ricky?
Yeah. Anyways, so we made dinner plans to go to this special restaurant of mine or ours.
It's a restaurant that I owns.
It's a restaurant that is named after me. It's called Tiny Champions.
No, they have a drink named after you, though.
Yeah, the Tiny Hammer.
The Tiny Hammer.
Yeah.
What a name.
That is a really cool name. And it was a really cool restaurant. And
Yeah, it's okay.
and
I'll tell you what's really cool.
I don't want to beat around the bush here, Sean.
Let's not beat around it.
We, as a friend group, decided to take you there because we've all been there before.
Uh-huh.
To take you there so you could scope it as a potential future employer.
Sure.
Now, I'm going to press you here on this podcast
Okay.
on what you thought and how you feel
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked.
about that being a potential new employer.
I would love to discuss it. I feel some kind of way about my best friend / manager so thoroughly encouraging me to get another job. Makes me a little nervous.
Sure.
But if we take that out of the equation for
Yeah,
a moment,
we should.
I just soak that place in for what it is. It's okay.
It's okay.
It was okay. It was pretty cool. It's vibey.
Yeah. You didn't think that was like a New York style
No.
vibe?
Have you been to New York?
No, obviously.
Yeah, I can tell. New York restaurants are the size of this podcast set and have ceilings.
Well, they had ceilings inside the building. We just sat outside.
They didn't. Inside the building, there's no ceiling.
There's no ceiling.
It's just rafters.
and then the open
roof.
sky.
And then a roof. There's a difference between a roof and a ceiling, brother. Anyway, no. The place is really
You're
cool.
hyper fixated on a ceiling.
I know, because listen, if you don't have a ceiling in your restaurant, you're Joe's Crab Shack, and that's just the
Does
reality
Joe's
of it.
Crab Shack not have ceiling?
No.
All of them, or just
Although to be
maybe
fair,
just the
neither does
one?
Red. No, none of them do. But Red Lobster doesn't either, and they're fancy. So
You think Red Lobster's fancy?
I mean, it's fancier than Joe's Crab Shack.
Yeah.
It's the Olive Garden of seafood.
Yeah. I put like Olive Garden, Applebee's, Chili's, and Red Lobster. I put them all kind of in the same category. I think that's why I don't
You're putting Applebee's and Chili's in the same category as Red Lobster?
Yeah.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I mean, to be fair, I've actually only been to Red Lobster
Applebee's
once.
and Chili's are McDonald's with a more complex menu.
Yeah. So is
No.
the only reason Red Lobster is better is because it, well, not better, quote unquote fancier, is because it's seafood, and seafood is
No,
like.
but it's also really pretty in there, and the service is pretty good, and the food is really good.
I guess it just depends. But I figure all those like chain restaurants, they're all like I categorize
think-
them all.
I
Like
think
your
it's fair-
suburban restaurant
Yeah.
to go
Yeah,
out
yeah.
to.
I mean, they're your big national chains. I think it's fair to put Olive Garden and Red Lobster together like that, even though I do think Red Lobster is a little higher up than Olive Garden.
Would you not say that the only reason the appearance looks more pristine is because the type of food is different? So like Chili's and Applebee's are like American style. So American style is more chill, laid back vibes, while Olive Garden is Italian food, and inherently Italian food is like a little bit more proper. So the restaurant just has to fit that. But at the end of the day, they're both just like base level,
I mean,
2 for
maybe.
$20 type, like take your family out.
Yeah, but Red Lobster's not like a 2 for $20 type of place.
No,
It's
but
kind of expensive.
But that's because it's seafood, and seafood's a little tougher to get, I think.
Maybe, yeah. But
But
it
I
just
think-
looks so cool in there.
Well,
They have the little tank
again,
of
I've
lobsters.
only ever been to one Red Lobster.
They got the tank of lobsters in there, dude.
Dude, you got to go to an Asian mart. They got a tank of everything.
You got to stick your arm in the tank to get your own lobster.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tiny Champions is a far more nice. It's far nicer than those places we were just naming. Tiny Champions is really cool. When I think about working there, let's start with the positives.
Okay.
You get to, it looks like, to my eye, everyone in there was wearing just about whatever the fuck they wanted, which is great. You can have your hair however you want to, as long as it's hygienic. Have your tattoos out, piercings out.
Yeah.
People were wearing shorts.
Yeah.
Love that. Love it. Inside was super vibey.
Yeah.
Like cool, dimly lit, but not too dim to see.
They had
a lot of chandelier lights and string lights. The bar was gorgeous.
It's a really nice
like
looking
old, like not old wood, like stained wood and like decoratively lit. Really, really pretty. I kind of wish we had sat inside so I could get a better look at it.
Open kitchen concept as well.
Yes, that was really cool. You can look directly into the kitchen. Probably sucks for them sometimes.
Yeah.
But really cool, and probably helps like cut out mistakes a lot. Because the guy making the pizzas is going to be like, hey, did you want anchovies on that? And then he puts them.
Hey, yo, Pierre, can you come out here?
Hey. You know that one?
Yeah.
So that was really great. And they have a fucking bike rack.
Yeah.
Love that.
Their outdoor patio is really nice too.
Love that.
When I first went, I didn't go to the outdoor patio. I think it was a little colder when I went, but
Outdoor
holy
patio's
shit,
nice
it was
as fuck.
so big.
Yeah. Really nice.
Did not anticipate that.
Yeah.
But
Now, and another pro, full bar. Got automatically great.
yeah, you can actually be
And
a bartender.
And it looks like even if they get busy, you're not going to be like in the shitweeds.
No.
Like a dive bar kind of thing.
Never.
So that's cool. And they're also not that many tables.
Yeah.
So you're probably not taking a huge section.
No.
Which I would love. Now, let's talk about the things that I'm less excited about.
Okay.
The most expensive thing on their menu is $22.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Here's the thing. Here's what I've thought of to combat what you might be thinking of. Just because their most expensive thing is not the same as our most expensive thing, that does not
It's
mean
literally half the price.
that does not equate
And their drinks are cheaper than ours too.
similarly to how much a table is spending. So Tiny Champions, I think
Yeah, I see your point.
more people are going there as like a sharing, like we'll get two of these $22 things as opposed to one $45 entree.
Yeah.
And I think that enough times
Yeah.
is going to counterbalance what you think.
But that only works out if you got big parties.
No, I mean let's say the two of us go there and we get essentially the same thing that we ordered, but just enough for two of us. So we start with
It's
an
like
appetizer.
one order of each. It's like one order of an
One
appetizer.
order of the chicken. We'll get one order of the meatballs. We'll get one order of the little like pasta, and we'll get maybe a pizza.
You
And
think we're gonna eat all of that, just the two of us? Yeah, I don't think so.
I think
we get, like-
portions.
Yeah, but for two people,
Okay, maybe take away the meatballs, but I think we're
Yeah.
getting. I think we're getting
I
the
think
chicken.
we're getting the chicken,
I think we're getting the pasta
the pasta, and the pizza.
and the pizza. And I think, truthfully, I think we throw a salad in there as well.
Maybe.
Their we didn't get an opportunity to.
Yeah.
But last time I went there, we tried every one of their salads, and all of them were so good.
I heard they get very adventurous with
They
the salads.
They do. So there's 4 things right there. It's about like 80, well, plus drinks, 2 top, let's say 2 drinks each, or a bottle of wine.
Mm-hmm.
Let's rock on another $40, $50 on there. That's about a 2 top, about $130 tab. In that ballpark, which is roughly the same as a 2 top who gets 1 appetizer, 1 glass of wine, and 2 entrees.
But you think every two top is going to eat like that?
No, but not every 2 top at Tiny's eats like that either.
But most of them do.
No. I mean, how many times at Tiny's do we get a 4 top of kids who spend $30 total?
Not that often. I think it feels often because it's such a big, we bitch about it so much every time it happens. But when I was serving, I didn't even get a table of kids every day.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say
was
it's
like
probably
once
up
or
to,
twice a week.
Twice a week, yeah.
Yeah.
Twice a week was the number I'd say.
But I will say, when I was serving, I rarely had a table that wasn't at least $100. Wouldn't you say?
No. Because
Really?
you just have so many tables of like people who are just getting wine. People who are just
So
getting
many?
an appetizer. Yeah.
Maybe from like 3 to 4.
No. On like Tuesdays?
But even if
On your Tuesday through Thursday, you're getting the people that are coming in are the ladies who haven't seen each other in a while. They're catching up. They're gonna split an appetizer and get a bottle of wine, and that's it. Or you're getting like business meetings.
yeah, but even if they do that, it's $100.
No.
Yeah, it is, bro.
If it's a few ladies who are just getting 2 glasses of wine and like a cheese and meat board, that's like
a cheese and meat
$70
and a
tab.
bottle is like almost $100 right there. Depending on the bottle. Like our cheapest bottle is like $40.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
no
if they
one
get a
gets the
bottle of
cheapest
Sancerre,
bottle.
yeah.
No, the Sancerre is like 60.
Yeah. I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You get the Sancerre, you get a cheese and meat board, you're at $80. And again, that's not terrible.
It's really not terrible. Because you go to Tiny Champions, you get an app and a bottle, and you're at $40.
That's not true. Their bottle's like $40, $50. And their
I'm
appetizers is
sure
like
they have
15,
way
20.
cheaper bottles than that.
Yeah, they do.
My point, I mean, regardless of the minutia of it all, I'm just concerned that in general, those servers are not making as much as our servers make.
True, but they're not in the weeds as much.
True.
So you could argue you're not, quote unquote, working as hard.
Yeah.
But you're also gaining more valuable experience at Tiny Champions than you ever are
That's
at
true.
Tiny Box.
Well, not until I get
0.05.
behind the bar, though,
Yeah.
which could take a while.
don't
Unless
think-
I find a way to weasel my way into the bar in the beginning, but I doubt that. You know?
Yeah, maybe.
I imagine most of their servers are trying to bartend. Maybe not.
Maybe not. It might be a different vibe there.
Yeah.
But I argue right now that the spot that you're at Tiny's right now, you're basically capped unless you want to get into management. Like you're already the senior.
Mm-hmm.
You're the highest you can get.
Yeah.
And what are you learning? Like how is this gonna further you in like being a cocktail bar? Like it doesn't further you into being a cocktail bartender at all.
That's true. But at the same time, being a cocktail bartender is something I do want to do, but it's not like my life's journey.
No,
you know,
not at all.
But it's a cool skill to have, and it's valuable.
I do think if it's like an interest of yours, eventually you're gonna have to get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
Into actually attempting it.
But the other thing is, the other day I told Caroline, I'm not quitting.
I know.
Ever.
I know. She told me that too.
And I told her that
And
I
I
would
was like,
give her at
oh.
least 6 months. Well, I said I would probably give her like 6 months notice if I were to quit. But I'm not planning on quitting.
No, I know.
You
And
know?
I told her that too. I was like, he's not gonna like quit anytime soon.
Yeah. Maybe when I'm like 40.
But I do think you should consider.
I am considering it. But I almost feel like it would have to be a thing where I like get to know someone over there and really get to have a good understanding of what it is like over there before I started trying to make a move over there. And even then, I do want to do the cocktail thing, but I also I really like working with Caroline. And I kind of want to stick with her for a while.
Yeah, that's fair.
She's great to work with, bro. She's so good. So it's tough. It's a conflicting situation to be in. But, you know, I don't really have any complaints about Tiny's. I could do both, maybe.
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
What day? I mean,
Give up my weekdays at Tiny's and start working my way in somewhere else
and then just
and
working.
still come back for weekends or vice versa, whatever Caroline needs me for.
I was gonna say the weekend is just Saturday for you. You do
And
one
Friday.
day.
Friday and Saturday, I mean.
Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
So you do like Tuesday through Thursday somewhere else,
Mm-hmm.
or Monday through Thursday, depending on.
Yeah.
Then you don't have one off day. It'd be a whole thing, dude.
No, still off Sunday, Monday.
Yeah. But anyways,
The point is we went to Tiny
Past that,
Champions.
yeah,
It was cool.
place was cool.
The guy who was serving us was cool.
People were cool. Food was cool.
Someone started recording the food he was putting down, and he got scared and hit his face.
Yeah.
He said he's really into digital privacy.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah. Good for him. We met up with Grace.
Grace was
and
there.
Jack and
Jack was
Kiera
there.
And Kiara's friend Gigi, shout out to Gigi, not her friend Gigi, but our friend Gigi.
Yeah.
Every time they said Gigi, I was like, "Where's Gigi?"
Yeah. Y'all know those TikToks?
No.
Yeah, you know the ones, dude.
Where he just goes,
Yeah. No. There's these TikToks, and I'm sure everyone out there listening already knows what I'm talking about.
okay,
Where
okay,
this guy walks in, like every TikTok starts with like him walking into his his kitchen,
okay,
and there's a bunch of cats. He has like 4 or 5 cats.
okay.
And he does voiceovers
Oh, okay.
for every cat.
Oh.
And so he walks in and he's like, "What are y'all doing in here?" And they're like, "We're doing a ritual." And you're like, look at them. And in the video, they're like all meowing at different times. And every time one of them meows, you don't hear a meow, but you hear the voice that he did. And he's like, "Yeah, we're doing a ritual. We're going to sacrifice Doug." And it's really funny. And then Doug walks around the corner and he's the only cat that doesn't look like the rest of them.
Okay.
And he's like,
Is he black?
he has black spots.
Okay.
And Doug walks around the corner. He's like,
This is problematic.
"Yeah, they keep trying to sacrifice me." And they're like, "Shut up, Doug! It's a ritual!" And sometimes they're like dressed in capes and stuff.
In capes?
Yeah.
Wow, we should put Ben and April in a cape.
And then there was another arc where...
Oh, there's arcs?
There's arcs, yeah. There was an arc where they were like, "We're going to be business managers!"
Okay.
And he was like, "What business are y'all going to run?" And they were like, We're managing talent!" And he was like, "What's the talent?" And then Doug walks around the corner with a cowboy hat on. And he's like, "I'm Cowboy Doug. I'm a country singer now." And they're like, "Shut up, Doug! You're going to ruin your voice!" Or whatever, shit like that. So that was a really good one.
Okay. Please, if it ever shows up on your For You page, please send it to me.
I have it. I pulled it up recently to show to someone, and they were like,
send it.
"I'll send it to
And
you."
they were like, "What is this?"
Yeah, I was showing it to them, and they were like, "Are you showing me cat videos right now?" And I was like, "Bro, this is funny art."
The amazing thing about the internet is it is built up on funny cat videos.
Yeah. The
whole existence of the internet, I think,
is about cat videos.
Is funny cat videos.
Yeah.
And it's good to see that to this day it continues.
It's great.
Yeah,
It's
that's
great.
really nice. Speaking of the internet, did you hear the big news?
Which one?
Our boy,
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Musk himself,
Yeah.
bought Twitter
I thought...
for $44.5 billion.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. Billion with a B.
Sean.
Big bad billionaire boy.
44
Yeah, I know. Isn't that the majority of his wealth?
billion. He had to, you don't think he like there's absolutely, I don't want to sound like I'm dumb here, but there's absolutely no way that was a cash transaction. He had to sell him assets for that. No?
I think he probably sold
Correct me
a
if I'm
bunch
wrong.
of Tesla shares that he was holding on to.
Okay. So would that not, I don't know how much I know about the stock market and corporate financial world, but if you sell a majority of your stock ownership, does the person who now owned that stock, does that not make them the majority shareholder, which then influences the company's decisions, which then makes the guy he bought Twitter, like, was it a swap deal? Give me Twitter, I give you Tesla?
He may have sold a large portion or maybe even the majority of the shares that he was holding, but that doesn't mean that anyone else is holding more shares than he is even now.
You think Tesla has more shares than 44, like...
Yeah. The market cap on Tesla is like...
What's the market cap on Tesla? Just off the top of my head.
Easy to find out.
Regardless, I keep thinking about the guy who created Twitter in his like basement or whatever, or he just created this app.
The market cap on Tesla is $1 trillion.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Wow, this guy's he's not even a quarter owner.
But I don't know how much Tesla. I don't know if he sold a bunch of Tesla to get the money for that.
I'm sure it was like,
or if he had it from.
there was like,
could have just been cash. He
gave
had
$1 billion in cash and then another
What I want to know
few billions in something else.
is when he first started talking about buying Twitter. Twitter did a whole. They took a quote unquote poison pill to prevent themselves from being bought.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that didn't work out.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know what I mean by that because I don't know exactly what it means, but it's a thing
Like
that apparently if a business is at risk of becoming the victim of like a hostile takeover where someone from the outside is just buying up all the shares basically because they want to own that company and do whatever the fuck they want with it. There's this thing that companies can do to themselves called like taking a poison pill. And I think it's like how they limit. Remember how like when he first started talking about this, there was a thing where he couldn't buy more than like 12 or 14% of the entire market share of Twitter. I think that had to do with the poison pill.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to look it up right now because I shouldn't say it if I don't want to know what it means.
Well, yeah. So this man who created Twitter, I don't even know what his name is. But imagine creating like a social media platform only to sell it after, I think Twitter first became a thing in like 2006 or 2007. 16 years later, let's call it 15 just to be safe. 15 years later, something you just created, I don't know how much money he probably invested into it, but turns into $44 billion.
Okay, so
and for what? Why did Elon Musk buy Twitter?
Oh, because
what
he
is
says
he
it's
gonna
not,
do?
He says it's not free speechy enough.
So now what's gonna happen?
That's a really good question.
It's gonna be like Reddit.
I think
essentially.
I think it's gonna be the same. I don't think it's gonna change that much.
No.
I think he bought it and he's gonna be like, all right, this is about to be free speech paradise. Everybody gets to say whatever the fuck they want. And then that will happen for like a week.
What is he, a
and
communist?
Everyone who runs like the actual running of the website is going to be like, hey, this shit is insane. This is not cool. Like, and he's going to be like,
presidents and leaders tweeting some shit that is just not true.
And he's going to be like, okay, well, we can rein it in a little bit. And then a few months into that, it's going to be the same fucking website. Yeah. So a poison pill.
It might look cooler.
Okay, it might look cooler. The term poison pill refers to a defense strategy used by a target firm to prevent or discourage a potential hostile takeover by an acquiring company. It says a poison pill is a defense. Poison pills allow existing shareholders the right to purchase additional shares at a discount, effectively diluting the ownership interest of a new hostile party.
Okay.
So basically, I guess he temporarily was slowed from buying a majority share of the company, while other shareholders were offered the opportunity to buy up all the stock that he was going to buy.
Interesting.
But apparently it didn't work out.
Or it did work out to, I mean, depending on what position you're looking at. Like he was able to convince Twitter's majority shareholders to get bought out.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
I wonder if he just gave them all like a Tesla or something. It's like, hey, here's a couple $1 billion and then you can have like this new Tesla I'm working on. And just give me Twitter.
That's so crazy. Well, so I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's mostly what we know right now with Twitter.
Yeah. I mean, the news came out this morning. So.
I think Elon is, it's honestly really surprising to me. He seems to be so busy with Tesla and all the other side companies, things. SpaceX. Why would you give a fuck about buying Twitter? Honestly, I would not be surprised if this is just one insanely overpriced flex because he got upset about a time he got like banned for a few days or something.
I mean, he is that type of personality where he's like, I mean, he's super into meme culture. He's a dude bro at heart. You know? And he's got an insanely high ego.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that drives men to spend money on the craziest things.
Dude, I just can't bring myself to hate Elon Musk yet. Everyone seems to hate him. I don't hate him.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know I guess I could see why people hate him.
I mean, he's rich.
He's rich, but he's also one of the smartest people in the world.
Theoretically, yeah.
And
he's a little Tony Stark boy.
Yeah, he's a little Tony Stark boy, and he seems very genuine.
Seems like it
in his like interactions with people.
Yeah,
and he seems like he really does think that what he's doing is to make the world a better place.
Yeah,
and obviously, coming at it from 360 degrees of different angles, you can pick one that like makes one thing a little worse.
Yeah,
but then you're doing that, you're ignoring all the great. So I don't think there's anything in the world where like only good comes out of it. True. Essentially. Like, true. You have to sacrifice something in order to gain a bigger piece at the end.
Yeah.
And he's just he's funny.
Yeah. He's super funny, actually.
So I don't get some of the hate that he gets.
I think he has like said some shitty stuff over the course of the entire time he's been alive. I also think people really just want to demonize him because he's rich as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, there's people in this world who hate rich people regardless of... I know.
Like, oh, you're rich? I hate you.
Yeah.
Period. Don't need to know anything else about it.
Which is a crazy psychology to think about as well.
So crazy. And a lot of times those people come from money too. And it's like, stop.
Yeah.
Anyway. So Elon Musk bought Twitter.
I'm curious to see what Twitter's going to be like in the next few months, though. Honestly, I am excited. Mm-hmm. I don't know if excited in a good way.
I'm excited to see what happens.
I'm just excited.
Because I have never given a fuck about Twitter.
Yeah.
So
I use Twitter as just like entertainment.
Yeah.
But I do see how like, I do see the news benefits. Like people get real-time updates at different places. Like Twitter was a big thing for when there was like a school shooting, like people were tweeting what was going on, what was actually happening that way. News outlets couldn't really cover up anything. So it's a great way to obtain information in real time from a direct source.
Yeah.
But that also allows for like crazy people who just say whatever the fuck they want to say.
True.
But Twitter's great. I love Twitter.
Twitter's cool. So then after that, we went to...
We went to 13 Celsius.
Oh, that's right.
Which is such a cool little wine bar.
It was okay.
You don't like 13 Celsius?
I liked it.
The couch was cool.
I don't know why the fuck we sat outside. So dumb. But whatever. Love sitting outside in 85-degree heat. So dope. It was all high concrete walls around us. So there's no breeze ever. So sick. Love it.
It's cool out there.
Yeah, it was fine. It's great. And then it literally started raining on us.
It did, but not that much. It sprinkled.
So
it like the world spit on us for a little bit.
Yeah. So then we go back inside. Mm-hmm. Now we have too many people, not enough chair action.
Yeah.
So I had to stand up.
People are squeezing the couches. Yeah.
I was talking. Oh God, I can't stop yawning. I'm sorry, everyone. I was talking to Gigi, and you were talking to Jack, and we were talking to Claire. Fuck, what is her name? Joy. Jesus Christ. Oh, anyway. So we went to 13 Celsius. We had a lot of wine. That was great. Then that ended at midnight?
Yeah.
They closed.
They closed at midnight. They shut us out at midnight.
As they should.
Yeah.
They turned up the lights at 12:01, and I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Bar and restaurants are different vibes, but
TB said they turned the lights up at a minute after close too. Yeah. We're pussies. Every restaurant does that. Anyway, not here to die on that hill right now.
Yeah.
We finished at 13 Celsius, and on our way out, the bartender was like, "Hey, are y'all gonna go over to the two-headed dog? The bar with two dogs.
Is it two?
Is it a dog?
And a snake.
There's two dogs over there.
You
want to go over there and go
flame and
Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
Go get some Dr. Peppers on fire over there." And I was like, "Oh, you said Dr. Pepper? I'm in. I'm in, brother."
As soon as he said Dr. Pepper, though, I was like, yo, Sean's going to love that.
I was like, let's go. So we went over there. We walked over there. It was a short little hop, skip, and a jump. And we got there, and the building was empty, and it was just there was like a gym in there, and there was like another business, and that was it. And we're like, bro, we have been bamboozled. Then we walked around, and if you climb under this broken, dirty fence, there's a bar.
It's just a bedroom space.
Yes, literally the size of our kitchen, maybe a little bit bigger.
Of a bar.
You really, literally, the most hole-in-the-wall place I've ever been to. It's so small, you guys.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it is. So anyway, we were there.
We were there. And
we had a drink. And then we took some pictures.
We went to a photo booth and took some silly pictures.
Ricky and Joy kissed in the photo.
Yeah. Well, Ricky kissed Joy's cheek.
Sam looked like a koi fish in it. And then we left because Joy wanted to
go to another place.
Joy was like, why don't you ever trust me? Let's go to the bar I want to go to.
Sean, trust me. This place is fun.
And so I was like, okay, Joy.
Okay, yeah,
we'll go.
Let's get on.
So we all walked our feet over there. And what did we find?
You know what we found, Sean?
What was it?
We found a building that was closed.
Oh, it was closed,
It was not open for business.
No, they were closed.
They were shut down.
The doors were locked. But
So
there was music playing in there, which was a little strange.
It's Joy was telling us it's like an Asian place. I would not be surprised if that day, like the Asian family that probably owned it, was just throwing a party for like a family party.
Yeah, because there was a few cars there.
There were a few cars there, and the music was bumping. Which was, Sam was like, "They're just DJs practicing in there."
Yeah.
And I was like, I wonder if that's...
You just practice at home.
Yeah, you practice at home. But imagine having a place to practice. You
gotta practice this.
To practice.
Yeah, no, it's all... So anyway, that happened.
Closed.
So
we had to take our pride.
We had to look
and
Joy...
swallow it.
We had to look Joy in the eye and say, we're never freaking going somewhere you want to go again, you idiot.
Yeah.
And we walked back
spit on her
to
mouth,
the
like,
two... Yeah, we said, open your mouth.
Yeah. And we punched her.
And then we punched her right in the back of the head.
Yeah.
And then we walked back to the two-headed dog.
Yeah.
And the door guy, for the second time of the night, said, y'all look old as fuck. We don't need to see your IDs. Get in there. And we said, okay. And then we walked back in there and we drank a good amount.
And then y'all ran into somebody.
We ran into a nice young girl that Joy knows. Who works at Theodore Rex.
Yeah, who can suck the fart out of my ass. She just said because she called me old.
Oh, you mean it in a mean way. I thought you meant like
no,
trying to fuck that girl.
Ooh, no.
Okay, that's mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, she guessed that.
She guessed everyone's age.
She guessed everyone's age perfectly except yours.
And then she got to me and she was like, "Oh, you're 31."
And you're 24?
24. And I was like, sick.
You know what, bro? That happened. I was like,
it's like,
fuck yeah, dude. I'm not the oldest one right now. Fuck yeah, bro. Let's go.
I don't know why anybody does that game ever.
No.
Ever.
Well, it's
and in the
different
moment,
for a girl,
I was like, ha 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 ha. And then I sat for a little bit and I thought about it. And I was like, man, fuck this girl.
You're like, fuck this bitch, dude.
I was like, who the fuck does this girl think she is?
Who the fuck thinks I'm 31?
Look how clear my skin is.
It's true.
I have nothing on my face.
Bags under these eyes. There's no wrinkles on this forehead.
Anyways, and then she does the thing where at the end while she's leaving, she's like, oh, the thing I said earlier, I can't believe I said that.
Yeah. She's like, now that I see you in the light.
Yeah, now that I can see you up close, I can see how young you look. You're so young. And I'm like, okay, now this is embarrassing for you. Leave now.
I'm surprised that you were so upset by it.
I'm not that upset by it. But
you seemed pretty upset. You bought a gun the next morning.
No, I'm not actually that upset about it.
No.
But if I never see that woman again, I would be just okay.
It would be too soon.
Yeah. She just was a I mean.
So yeah, we hung out with her. We also hung out with
The
the two bartenders from 13 Celsius ended up at that dive bar.
Mm-hmm.
One of them being a roommate of another friend of ours who
Yeah.
works at TB. Small world, bro.
Super small world. They've been living together for, he said, 4 or 5 years.
That's incredible.
It's a really long time.
That is incredible.
And I would never picture someone like that as Ryan's roommate. I don't know why. I hope that's not
What are you,
homophobic.
what is someone? Are you saying he's gay?
No. But he definitely like tried to suck my dick.
Yeah, but it's not gay to suck dick. Come on, dude.
We're not gonna get into
You're
this.
being problematic.
We're not gonna get into this because you got into this with bar regulars.
Yeah. I was right. Listen, bro, when do you ever get into it with a guest and
Sure.
you're wrong?
Sure.
Never.
But please refrain from using the phrase sucking dick at work to our guests.
Performing fellatio.
It's a little better.
Okay.
It's upscale.
Slobbing on knob.
Corning on my cob.
Yeah. Inserting penis into mouth.
Okay, that's just describing the action now.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Anyway,
The point is,
what was the point? Where
we hung out with everyone at the fucking dive bar for a little bit, and then
Yeah.
we were like, you know what?
we need to get out of here.
What? Something happened. Didn't Sam say something to me, and I was like, all right, I'm done with tonight. Sam said something, and I was like, okay. I like downed my whole drink, and I was like, Yams, I'm ready to go whenever you are, dude. What did he say? I can't remember.
Know. I can't remember.
Frick. It was kind of funny.
I don't remember.
Ah.
I don't remember.
I wish I could
But we
remember.
didn't leave when that happened, though. We stayed for a little bit longer. But I can't remember.
I can't remember either. I really wish I could remember.
I bet it had to do something with Valorant. We were talking about Valorant.
Yeah,
for
it probably did have something to do with Valorant. Probably did.
God bless Joy for sitting there while
putting up with our shit.
me, you, Sam, and Ricky are yelling at each other about Valorant.
Yeah.
And she's just like,
Poor girl.
yeah, sick.
She's like,
Yeah.
okay.
So what are we doing now?
So then we left the dive bar,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone went home. We got a Whataburger on the way home.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. I got you.
And then we got home.
Uh-huh.
You went straight to bed immediately.
Yes,
No second thoughts.
Nope.
And I don't have a problem with that.
Uh-huh.
Me and Ricky sat in the living room and watched a little bit of Star Wars.
Yeah, I heard from Ricky.
Ate our
Y'all went through the
food.
whole movie.
No.
Oh, okay, good.
He fell asleep about 5 minutes in, and I went to bed shortly after.
Ricky, I at first was like, you watched the whole Star Wars? He was like, yeah, I mean, I think I fell asleep like halfway through. I was like, halfway through a whole Star Wars movie?
No.
You stayed up for another hour and a half, Ricky?
No. So
That's funny.
anyway,
Yeah.
and then we woke up this morning.
To the fucking people working on the garden.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
think
I woke
that's-
up so early because Ricky just decided to turn on the TV in the living room, and that shit was loud as fuck. But he didn't make it loud. It was loud from when we were watching Star Wars. And it was just turned on. It was loud, and I was like, "Oh, I'm up now." And I thought something happened out here. Came out here and he's watching TV. I was like,
Came out here with a
"Thank
gun. Who's in here?
God." Almost, bro. And then he said he woke up in the morning. It was hot as fuck because his door was open. I was like, I don't remember opening that.
This door?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
we gotta stop leaving that door open all the time.
Yeah.
Even though we kind of have to.
Yeah, because the cats won't shut up.
Yeah,
Do you think Ben just figured out how to open it?
Ben opened it himself.
Yeah.
And then we watched this morning a lot of Yu Yu Hakusho. And then you took Ricky home.
Mhm,
And then
mhm.
I watched
even more Yu Yu
so
Hakusho.
much Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen almost the whole show now. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
I think it ran for a long time. But
Cool show?
it's okay.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Real 90s vibes.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Got a real Dragon Ball Z type,
Mm-hmm,
Sailor Moon type
mm-hmm.
beat to it. And then we played some Valorant. And now here we are.
Yeah, here we are. Having dinner.
Yeah, we had dinner. What are we going to do after this?
But play some more Valorant, probably.
You don't want to watch a little Moon Knight?
Oh, maybe.
All right, what do you think about it?
Yeah, maybe.
Think about it for like the next 30 seconds because this is the end of the podcast.
Yeah. Well, tune in to next week's episode and we'll let you know what we decided to do Until then, thank you guys again for joining us on this weekly installment of the 6-Inch Kings podcast.
Thank you guys, and more importantly, thank you, Demi,
for
inviting us to your party.
Big shout out to Demi. You are now, honestly, I didn't know how close we were, Demi. And when you invited us,
we were like,
oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're like friends.
Yeah.
And now I'm happy to put you on like
we're besties.
my best, like a bestie tier. So,
yeah.
Demi, anytime you're in town, please hit us up.
Yeah.
And invite us to all your family gatherings.
Yeah.
We love them, and we can't wait to be a part of them.
Demi, I'm so glad that you and I are best friends, and we also know I am. Such a good spot for this friend group to be in right now.
Sick.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Demi's my new best friend. Sam's your new best friend. That's Look, bro, you did this to yourself.
I did not.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, I'm not gonna say this on. I'm not gonna say this on the podcast.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
we'll talk about it in secret though.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it right now.
Yeah, fuck you, koi fish. Anyway.
Okay, we love you guys.
Peace out, y'all.
All right, bye.